What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another Monday Gaming News. It is now January 5th, 2026, and this is episode 11. This is the first episode of Monday Gaming News, and this episode it's heavy, bro. It's probably gonna be like long. I'm gonna be honest. So just what I'm saying, play a game or song and put the video in the background or something. I don't know, whatever y'all want to see or do. But yeah, it's pretty heavy. So we got. Oh my god, yo, oh my god, I just finished eating right now. I look freaking crusty right now. I need to take a shower. Anyways, freaking let's start with PlayStation, because I think that like the most info I have on PlayStation. Anyways, also make sure this is all from Twitter, so make sure to check the links below. It's all basically all the Twitter. What the freak am I talking about? All the Twitter accounts I'm following and getting the news from. So you know what I'm saying. The sources are in the freaking description below. If y'all just wondering. Anyways, so let's start. PS5 just got jailbroke. So it's not like crazy jailbreak, like you could fully like hack it. But but you could like jailbreak it, right? But obviously it's gonna be like the old version, like the when it came out. But the game that made this happen was Star Wars Revenge. Star Wars Racer Revenge. And this caused the game to go from $50 to $500, bro. Insane, bro. Because like this freaking the physical copy of this limited edition game, right, is the key for the hackers to study the console's core software. And there's still no PS5 emulation, but like we're getting somber right here. This doesn't mean like anything insane. It just means like you could like touch the system a little bit, if that makes sense. Like some Diddy type of stuff. You feel me? Okay, that's not crazy. I'm gonna shut up.
Man, shut your bitch ass up, nigga. Nobody.
But yeah, you can now kind of jailbreak the PS5. So this month on PlayStation, we got January 15, the Legend of Heroes Trail Beyond the Horizon. It's off on the PlayStation page, right? January 16, we got Broken Lord on Follow. January 20, we got Memories in Orbit. January 22, we got Argonauts in Field. 29, we got I Hate This Place. 29, we got Claren. And January 30, we got Code Vein 2, which I'm really excited about. But yeah, that's the games coming on PlayStation 5 or 4 too, but especially 5. And yeah, so PlayStation Plus monthly games for January are Need for Speed Unbound, Disney Epic Mickey Rebrushed, and Core Keeper. Those are the January games. What y'all think? My rating's 6 out of 10, not 5 out of 10. So like Disney Epic Mickey Loki, the actual pretty good game. Also on the news, exclusive, a no tie to an undisclosed studio exploring a Crash Bandicoot movie. So we might be seeing a Crash Bandicoot movie soon. It is being approached as an accessible family film, kids and parents, broad audiences, not driven on nostalgia or gamers only. No format yet settled, early exploration likely coming around 2030. This is from V-Scoop. And I ain't gonna lie, bro, I ain't never played no freaking Crash Bandicoot type of game. I have never in my life. I'm a brand new PlayStation gamer, but bro, a family movie for Crash Bandicoot, bro. Like, are you serious? This don't look good at all. I'm gonna be honest. Like, it doesn't look that good for me. But let's move on, bro. So, this is a rumor, bro. But there's gonna be a Crash Bandicoot movie, I guess, and it's gonna be a family movie. I already know it's gonna be trash. I already know it's gonna be trash. Let's move on. This is a report from MP1 at MP First. I don't know how to say it. It's a freaking weird name, but it's a report. PlayStation removes Convaleria from the China Hero project that are in production as the dev approaches about executive management. So Convaleria from the China Hero project, the studio, is at risk of cancellation after a bunch of accusations at PlayStation. So to like expand on this, the Long Force, I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be honest, but Long Force accused SIE That's the China Hero Project executives, including China Game Productions Director Bo Bao, of delaying payments, ignoring communications, issuing unreasonable demands, and attempting a full project takeover by outsourcing to virtuals supported by leaked email exchanges. So that's a bunch of freaking like office drama, some business drama. That's the reason the game's gonna be canceled. It's at risk of being canceled. Pretty sad, and in my opinion, it should never happen to a game. But hey man, here we are, 2026. It's sad, but actually I never even heard of this game, so but still sad to see. But yeah, there's more from Cami. Uh, the PS6 and the next gen Xbox could reportedly be delayed from the intended 2027-28 release windows due to skyrocketing RAM prices. That absolute bro, the water is blue. Like, are we surprised? No. Are we happy? Yes. Like, are we supposed to feel bad or something? Like, this is good for us. Like, why we need a PS6 in 2027? Like, I get it that the PS4 released in 2013 and the PS5 released in 2020, so that's a 7-year window. I get that. But bro, there's not a single. I mean, there is, but like, I don't know how to do it. I just feel like the PS5 is an upgrade, like an upgraded PS4 Pro, if that makes sense. I just don't feel like it's a next gen console, except like the controller maybe. But this is good for me in my opinion. I don't need no PS6 for at least like 5-6 years. I'm still chilling with my PS5 from 2022. It's a fat default PS5 with no freaking storage. I'm still chilling. If it runs perfectly, I don't need no freaking PS6. But yeah, so it's reportedly being delayed. No, no one is surprised. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Let's move on. So we have a comment from ex-PlayStation boss Sean Layden. He says, "There's a huge value of the brand of having strong exclusives. If Mario starts to show up on PlayStation, that's the apocalypse, right?" And I have a thought. I have an opinion on that. I get that it's gonna be weird having Mario on the PlayStation, which will never happen in my freaking lifetime. But still, that bro, we have Halo's about to come to PlayStation. What happened? Halo was a freaking like the iconic Xbox only game, an exclusive game to Xbox. And Apocalypse, I feel like everyone was happy it came to the Xbox, to a PlayStation. I get that he's trying to say that it's, I don't know how to say, but I don't think it's gonna an Apocalypse, bro. I think it's good for gaming, but it's good for game to have. I don't know how to say it, but in my opinion, consoles should have exclusives. That's a factual statement. They should have exclusives. But here and there, you could, like, you know what I'm saying, spread out a little bit, put a little bit of games here and there. You don't have to be like the iconic series or whatever. There's like a spin-off or something, you feel me? It's like every, like, I don't know, couple years or something. Not all the time, but just maybe one game. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know if that makes sense, but that's my opinion on this. And yeah, okay, that's pretty much all the PlayStation news I have. They're releasing that much crazy, with just a bunch of freaking uh about the Xbox or PlayStation. That's what I talk about. That PS6 might be delayed, which like everyone knew already. No one's surprised. And that what was I gonna say? The PlayStation is now a little bit hackable. If that makes sense. Like, it's not nothing crazy, but yeah, that's basically all the news that happened during the whole week. And yeah, let's move on to Nintendo. So this guy named Turtle Bro just released a whole hour documentary type of video on Pokemon NCA full development unreleased build. I still don't know how he got all this because I still haven't watched the video because it's an hour. But from the looks of it, bro, it was so freaking. It looks so much better than what we have right now. But I guess budget cuts and like stuff like that made it how it turned out to be. Again, bro, this is freaking insane thing to see. Nintendo Pokemon is like the highest selling franchise or something like that, like of gaming in history. I think it's even higher than Minecraft and a Mario Bros. If I'm correct. But how is this happening, bro? Like the buildings look so much better in a beta build than what we have right now. What the freak? I just want to talk about this because like, it's insane, bro. The devs actually has a freaking idea, but they couldn't make it because they had budget cuts. I think if I'm correct, uh, don't call me on that. And also they had to release it fast. If that makes sense. Even though it was 2 years they took on this freaking game. I don't know, man. I just It's just disappointing to see. But yeah, make sure to watch the video, bro. It looks interesting. I already watched like, at least like a minute, 5 minutes. I'm definitely gonna watch it all. But yeah, this is from Flat 2ER, and he said this 5 years ago. Krementiv began doing the impossible, trying to port one of the greatest games of all time into full Xbox VR with motion controls. But being a Wii U game, this was an entirely different kind of challenge. So basically, he just freaking made Zelda Breath of the Wild into VR. It freaking looks insane, bro. He really made it into a VR, bro. Although there is, it's still like not fully, you know what I'm saying, game. Like it's still a bunch of glitches and everything from the looks of it, and a bunch of like I don't know like stuff. But it looks freaking amazing, bro. VR Zelda Breath of the Wild, bro. It looks, oh my god, it looks freaking insane. I wonder where you can like download it. He made a whole video, like a full trailer and video. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It looks freaking amazing, but if it looks this amazing, I don't know, man. The Nintendo Ninjas might be coming to get him. I'm just saying. It looks freaking cool, bro. But I'm just like, I'm scared for him because like Nintendo Ninjas might come for him. You feel me? 'Cause look at the freaking video, bro. It looks so freaking fire. I saw the Breath of the Wild VR first person mode. Oh my god, bro, that's freaking amazing. Anyways, let's move on. This looks freaking cool. Zelda VR mod. Insane. So we have the drama on Metro Prime, the new game. Metro Prime Beyond. So a member of this from Stealth, a member of Metro Prime 4 development team admitted that when Nintendo handed the game back to Retro, the team wasn't in the best shape. Quote, partway through, the development company changed and the project was restarted with Retro Studios. However, at the time, Retro did not have a structure to make a Metro Prime game. So first we had to begin by making that structure. Furthermore, we outsourced some of the background models and movie creation to external companies, particularly into the background data requiring a lot of external support. So first we had to start by selecting those companies, and then following that, further management was necessary. The product management staff were very helpful while considering both the schedule and quality. I have a lot of gratitude for them. I also have a great appreciation for everyone at the studio who helped make the data. So there goes Nintendo again, bro. And it isn't like a freaking bad drama. You just like they're saying they had turmoil making the game. You feel me? They had problems making this game because they were not in the best shape. And freaking Intel kept annoying them to like release the game already. But and man, from the looks of it, it's a mixed bag, right? But from the looks of it, in my opinion, it looks freaking amazing and turned out pretty well. If from the looks of it, I don't know if I can see a lot of people hating on it because of like the sand, the sand, the mode where you like ride your bike in the sand in the desert. But besides that, that's the only thing I see. Otherwise, like it's on my Nintendo Switch One. Like you could play on the Nintendo Switch One too, which is insane. I thought it was gonna be a Switch 2 exclusive, but that's crazy. But from the looks of it, from the sorry for the change of POV, but I had to move. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get some light. It was so freaking dark. But anyways, yeah. Metro Prime Forum, Metro Prime 4, had a bunch of turmoil, but it turned out to be pretty good. According to a data mine, this is from Pirate Nation, Monster Hunter Wilds is getting a Switch 2 port. They discovered Nintendo Switch 2 on the data mines for Monster Hunter. It references recent title update 4 files, including upgrade edition code and platform-specific processing. So yeah, Monster Hunter Wilds is getting a Switch 2 port soon, and this is from Chinese data miners. Pretty cool. I'm actually, but I ain't gonna lie about. I have Monster Hunter Wilds, but I still haven't like, played it. But on the Switch 2, it looks freaking. It's gonna be good, bro, for sure. Although in the PC version of Monster Hunter Wilds, like for some reason, like, it's not that good. Like it's a bunch of freaking lag. Bro, I got my freaking cat here. Anyways, let's move on. So the 3DS prices are spiking, but this is a freaking decade-old device, by the way. The decade-old device, 10 years, and this freaking the device, the handheld from Nintendo is 10 years, right? And the 3DS XL models are often selling for $200 to $350 used nowadays. But it's almost the same price as a freaking Nintendo Switch. And the prices are climbing too. This is from Pioneer Nation again. Bro, bro, I was wanting a freaking 3DS. That's what's crazy to me. And this is freaking like the prices for this game for this console or like handheld is like rising for some reason. Like I don't know why, but it's rising and it's rising pretty freaking high. It's still I think it's probably right now at least $400 at now. $400 used, probably, or maybe I'm just exaggerating, but yeah, don't call me on that. But the 3DS XL is freaking rising prices and people are like buying this. A lot of people are buying this. Insane, bro. 10 years, by the way. 10 freaking years. The longevity on this freaking console or handheld is insane. So this is from Central Leaks. He just released a picture of a screenshot of Pokemon Generation 10. It seems that the battle system is an evolution of the Legend Arceus one. So we might get a Legend Arceus type of freaking game. Is this? It says the Gen 10, like the new Gen 10, like the island. I talked about this last week, I think, or 2 weeks ago, about Gen 10 that it's gonna be like in the islands or something, like in Indonesia or something like that. And yeah, man, it looks like we might have the Arceus combat system. A lot of people are not gonna like that from the looks of it from online. But hey, man, who cares? I'm excited for it. I still haven't finished freaking Legend Arceus. I need to freaking finish that. It said that the new Generation 10 is using the same freaking the same engine as the other Pokemon games from the Switch. Uh, from what we see in Pokemon Gen 10, Gaia is still using the same engine, GF G Flip 3. I don't know what that actually means. It says right there G Flip 3. Game Hero has been using it for every main series game since Let's Go Pikachu. What? From Let's Go Pikachu, just insane. That's like 8 years ago. You got improvements in terms of physical emulation, like physics simulation. I don't know what the freak happened. I have a dyslexia, but sorry. And lining, but it is not a new engine. But yeah, so the new Pokemon game is using the same engine as the other Pokemon games, and it's gonna be another freaking lane CA type of game again. That's crazy. But yeah, how y'all feel about that? I mean, to be honest, I feel neutral. Like I really don't care, and I really feel bad because like it's gonna be like Pokemon could be like insane game, bro. But like for some reason, Game Freak and Nintendo don't want to make it insane. They want to just copy and paste every freaking game. But I don't know, man. So Pokemon Day 2026 has been officially announced, and it's gonna be held in February 27. And people are saying it might be the new Pokemon Winds and Waves. That's like the fan term, I guess, or like the actual term. I don't know. That's gonna come out. People say like the release date for Winds and Waves is gonna come out. Others say the Game Boy versions of the old Pokemon games or something like that. I think it's gonna be between the Game Boy games coming on the Nintendo Switch Online for the Switch 2 and the Wind and Waves. I think that's my picks. But yeah, the Nintendo company uh, of America, Doug Bowser. president of Nintendo of America, has just left his position after more than 10 years with the company. So he's now not a single part. But bro, Bowser's not in Bowser. Bro, you know how crazy it is when I first heard his name, Bowser. It being like a freaking like president of Nintendo of America, bro. Like Mario Bros. And his name is Bowser. You know how crazy it is. But anyways, this lady called Devon Pritchard uh, just joined as president of Nintendo of America. She's one of the she originally joined Nintendo 20 years ago, and now she's the president of America. Again, bro, dude, if you look under the Twitter, on the Twitter, if you look under like everywhere, bro, people are like hating on it because she's a female DEI hire. Shut up, bro. Y'all freaking losers. You got no woman. Anyways, but yeah. So Doug Bachelor left the company, and Devon Pritchard is the new president of America. January 1. This from January 1, by the way. But yeah, insane. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that much about this lady, but she joined Nintendo of America 20 years ago. So we good, bro. We chilling. Hopefully, she makes good decisions. It's not based on gender, nothing. I just hope she makes good decisions. If that makes sense. That's, I hope Nintendo like, turns out to be good, but we never know from this people. Because at the end of the day, bro, it's a business, and these people don't care about the people. From Stealth, this is the Nintendo 26 publishing lineup so far from the games we have announced as of now of recording. January 15th, Animal Crossing Nintendo Switch 2 Edition. February 12th, Mario Tennis Fever. March 5th, Pokemon Pokopia. Spring, Yoshi and the Mysteries Book. Spring, Super Mario Bros. Switch 1. Pokemon, Super Mario Bros. Wonder Switch 2 Edition. Spring again, there's no date, just spring. Tomodachi Life Living in a Dream. 2026, Fire Emblem Fortune Weave. Like, there's no date, but it's gonna release in 2026. And also Rhythm Heaven Groove, The Dust Bloods, and no date announced, Splatoon Raiders, which is a spin off. No, which is like, I think it's the third game, if I'm correct. I don't freaking know, I forgot what it was. But yeah. But there is gonna be a Nintendo Direct soon. Probably like February or like late January. But yeah, I'm gonna be reacting to it, by the way, so make sure to watch the video. But yeah, that's the publishing lineup for Nintendo so far for 2026. So Final Fantasy 14 is reportedly going to be ported to the Switch 2. This is from Yoshi P, which I think, if I'm correct, it's like the dev or like this, like the guy who made this game or like something like that. Uh, he said Yoshi P reportedly said to please wait and look forward to Final Fantasy 14 on Switch. In a Q&A, someone said, will Switch version release? Yoshi P said, as for Switch, please wait while we're looking forward to it. So it might release. So yeah, Final Fantasy 14 might be on the Switch too. Probably on the Switch 1 too, but like, I don't know. But for sure, on the Switch 2. So that's pretty much all the news I have on Nintendo. Now we're gonna go on the mix section, like the random news between like Nintendo and like, that. On the random news, like that's not Nintendo only and like PlayStation only. So let's start. I have to about this angle. It looks weird. Do I look weird? I don't know, man. I look freaking Mexican, that's for sure. Anyways, let's start. That was freaking zesty. I'm not like. So this is from Pirate Nation. Ubisoft has just suffered a major breach. Hackers exfiltrated terabytes of internal source code repositories covering nearly all games, tools, SDKs, and services from the 1980s to current projects. Man, I ain't gonna, bro. These hackers be doing anything but releasing the freaking Epson files. I mean, they already did, but like everything's redacted. But you know what I mean. The attack exploited a MongoDB vulnerability and coincided with the Rainbow Six Siege outage and database outage and database tampering on December 27, 2025. No code has been publicly released yet, and Ubisoft has not confirmed the source code death. Well, this is December 27, so I still haven't heard much news about it anymore. But yeah, this is from Pirate Nation. But these hackers be doing like Ubisoft, bro. You could go for Nintendo, you could go for freaking Sony. Y'all talking about some Ubisoft? But like, who the freak cares about Ubisoft at this point, bro? Can we be for real, bro? Who cares about Ubisoft? It's 2026. No one cares about Ubisoft no more, bro. Like, let it go. They got no games. They're freaking bankrupt. Y'all doing it to a bankrupt company. Why not do it to freaking the big boys? You feel me? Or like instead of doing games, do it for freaking the president of the United States of America. Look what he's freaking doing. He just freaking attacked Venezuela. Alright, I'm gonna pick everything political at this point, but you know what I mean. But anyways, yeah, users suffered a major breach of hackers. They got infiltrated. But yeah. So Silent Hill producer Motoi Okamoto says that they aim to release one Silent Hill game per year. Quote, continuing from the release of Silent Hill 2 in October 2024, we were able to deliver Silent Hill F in September 2025, putting the Silent Hill series back on track. Including announced and unannounced titles, we aim to release titles at a pace of about one title per year. But it remains to be seen how much we can achieve these. I will do my best as the producer of the Silent Hill series. Ideally, I did a bunch of run on sentences. I can't even speak, bro. I haven't slept. Okay, leave me alone. I really would like to see Explain for Silent Hill continue to build. We'll do our best to provide you with new updates, so we can ask for your patience. It's from Famitsu and Genki. So again, I don't know how to feel about this because I personally wasn't a big fan of Silent Hill F. I played it all. My whole freaking gameplay is on my channel. It's posted already, finished it from end to finish. It took me about like a month or 2 months to finish it all. But I wasn't like insane, like a big fan of it. And I was a big fan of Silent Hill 2, that's for sure. Silent Hill F, it's a mixed bag for me, if that makes sense. But I still don't know how to feel about one game per year. That's kind of stretching in my opinion. One game per year, bro. Like y'all trying to be freaking Call of Duty or something? Like what the freak? But I don't know, man. I'm not that excited about this. Like I'm not like, oh my god, yay! Everyone wants Silent Hill every year, yay! No, bro. Like at least 4 years. You feel me? Like, that should be like that's like the ideal time for a game. At least 4 years. You feel me? Unlike freaking Naughty Dog, who takes like 8 years now. But you feel me? Every game, if you're a company and like you have a iconic series or something, like Mario Bros. Let's say for example, or Pokemon, every 4 years should be like the ideal release date for a new game. They let us chill with the game for 4 years, like ideally, yeah, like not 4 years max, right? 4 years max, and then release a new game or something or spin-off or sequel. You could release a spin-off like in 2 years, 3 years, but a new game in 4 years. You feel me? But yeah, I don't know how to feel about this, but yeah, Silent Hill from the producer of Silent Hill said they're gonna release a game, one Silent Hill game a year. This don't mean it's gonna be like a 5 year plan or something, but it just means that they're gonna release it. I don't know when or how or like how long, but they're gonna release one Silent Hill game per year. That's third. That's third like game plan. From GameCube and Gematsu. So acquire president Takuma Takuma Endo says that they want to rewrite one of their old IPs and will announce a new title early next year. Ambitious for 2026 or like this year, I mean. There's a recent trend of remaking past titles, but rather than focusing only on something new, we also want to give it a new life to acquire. Acquires great games of the past, or goes to release classics in a more polished and appealing form. So they're currently in the preparation phase, so there's nothing they can announce yet. But he says expect a new title or IP in a new year. So yeah, this could be either Samurai or Tencho. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know that much about this company, but yeah, if you're a fan of Acquire and the games, hopefully this is good news. You know, Timo Jajanto, I freaking fumble that. It's butcher that, I mean, not fumble that. What the freak am I talking about? Is set to direct the live action Sleeping Dogs the movie, starring Simu Liu. But yeah, Sleeping Dogs is getting a freaking movie, live action movie. I don't know much about this, but yeah, new movie. Let's go. The Lane of Sword and Fairy 4 remake has been revealed. So from the gameplay, let's be honest, bro. It looked like freaking like Expedition 33. Let's be honest. And, and again, I'm calling right now. Expedition 33 is gonna have a bunch of like not I don't want to say clones because it's like freaking insane and rude to say, but it's gonna have a bunch of like inspired games for 2026. 'Cause as you see, bro, China already got one right here. This is literally freaking Chinese Expedition 33, but it looks very similar to it, and I feel like it's inspired by it. But yeah, I put a little bit of gameplay right here. But yeah, it looks freaking cool, bro. I'm gonna be honest, I'm a fan of this. It looks freaking cool. I hope it's like ported to America. If that makes sense. I actually like it. It's interesting. But yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of inspired Expedition 33 games coming this year, for sure. So this one, Culture Crave, the Marvel's Blade director Dinga Bakaba on the game development. Cool. The team is hard at work. Everyone's super proud and outdoing themselves. Please be patient. It will be a special game, and we all hope it will be meeting the high standards that we set for ourselves and for you all. Bro, all I'm saying is I'm freaking excited. I want to play this game already. It's been like how much? Like 2, 3 years now, or more. Like you feel me? I can't wait for this game. It, hopefully it's freaking amazing. Hopefully it's like a Insomniac type of game. If that makes sense. Not exactly like that, but like, like you know what I'm saying, like in the sense of the quality build. But hopefully it's a pretty good game and it turns out to be good and not freaking failure. But let's see, man. The Metal Gear Network is directed Hideo Kojima and Joji during the early days of Metal Gear Solid development. Uh, this is a photo of them using Lego layouts for the game, for the Metal Gear Solid game, mapping the docks and cargo on Shadow Moses Island and an entry route leading to the lift. Bro, Lego got it, bro. That's insane. They use Legos to like make the engine, the like map, freaking fire, bro. But yeah, let's hear Kojima and Joji for developing the game Metal Gear Solid. Insane, bro. Insane. So on like in December 20, like the final days of 2025, like December 28, Avatar had quadrupled its all-time player peak on Steam following the release of the new movie. Um, so like for example, from the German strands, January 13 to 2025, it had 2,000 people playing it. Like that was the highest player count on the game. And on December 28, it had 12,000 players. It quadrupled your freaking player peak, bro. So more on Silent Hill F writer confirms every character on the game is recycled from his visual novels, as he never found cooler names for his placeholder names. But yeah, that's insane, bro. He didn't find cool names. I don't know, man. But yeah, he uses freaking visual novels too, like for the names of the characters. So Square Enix producer Josuke Saito confirmed that he's now in charge of the Dragon Quest series on top of being in charge of the Nier series. He says they're preparing various projects that will make people go, whoa! The 40th anniversary year of Dragon Quest is finally here. 40 years of Dragon Quest, bro. Insane. That's amazing. Personally, this is a quote from him. The 40th year anniversary of Dragon Quest is finally here. 40 years. That's amazing. Personally, after finishing my roster producer of Dragon Quest SI, Echoes of an Elusive Age, and stepping away from the Dragon Quest team, I returned in April 2024 as the lead on Dragon Quest titles due to organization's restructuring. I am currently in the middle of developing various projects, so I think there will be a lot more I can share. It's the kind of thing that makes you go, whoa, I'll do my best, please give me your support. And man, I'm all here for it, bro. We need a new Nier game. I still haven't played a single Nier game though, but we need a new one. You feel me? I am gonna play it soon. Probably on my channel or by myself, I don't know. And also Dragon Quest, I'm playing it right now. I'm playing, you know what I'm saying? I got a bunch of games, bro. So, team and sound producer Masashi Takahashi teases the Creative Studio 5. We have an announced game in development. Quote, have you played Bravely Default Flying Fairy? Have you played Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster? Dragon Quest 1 and 2 Octopath Traveler 0? In 2026, Creative Studio 5 has announced Dragon Quest 7 Reimagined. The Adventures of Ellie, the Millennium Tales, as well as some unannounced titles, so there's plenty to look forward. And man, I am so excited for Adventures of Ellie. I don't know, it freaking looks cool. But yeah, you just tease the unannounced games and like the games right now. Freaking cool. It's fire. For Katsura Kashino says that Alice do not want to rush a sequel. They want to rush a metaphor sequel. But I was playing this game for like at least 10 hours. And I forgot everything. I'm gonna have to like reset the whole thing. 'Cause I forgot everything. Anyways, so yeah, this is a hint. This is the director for Metaphor. He says, when we initially set out to create this game, we had the ambitions of hoping to cultivate this game into one of our brands in at least like a pillar. With that being said, just because we're at a certain level of success, we don't want just to jump on that and quickly put out something as a sequel. We want to give it some thought and make sure that we are able to continue on the series we're putting together, something that's built on the values that we're able to infuse on the game, and something that will be worthwhile for the fans that will be waiting for it. 10 out of 10 quote. Freaking amazing quote. This is how every director should be moving. Fire. And bro, we don't need no new sequel for Metaphor, bro. We chilling right now with Metaphor. It's barely been a year, I think. We good. Good stuff from the director. Fire. So we changed positions again. What's up, y'all? It's like my eyes were ringing again because of the freaking light. I was literally in front of the light. So we're back in my room again. Anyways, this is from Stealth. 2026 is a big year for video game anniversaries. So, for example, for software, The Legend of Zelda turns 40 years old, Metroid turns 40 years old, Tranquilus turns 40 years old, Kid Icarus 40 years old, not a single game by the way. Not a single game released in the 2010s or 2020s. Insane. Anyways, or even 2000s. I don't know what's up with that franchise, bro. I don't know what Nintendo's doing. Castlevania turns 40 years old. Sonic the Hedgehog turns 35. Persona turns 30. God damn. Pokemon turns 30. God damn. Animal Crossing turns 25. Luigi Mansion turns 25. And Pikmin turns 25. God dang, we old, bro. Hardware. The Nintendo 64 turns 30 years old. GameCube turns 25. Game Boy Advance turns 25. The Wii turns 20. God dang. The 3DS turns 15 years old. Insane, bro. And I said bro. I just said right now the 3DS is 10 years old. Bro, it was 15 years old. God damn, bro. Yeah, man. If you ain't feeling old yet, bro, I don't know what making you feel old, bro. I don't know what the frick does that mean? But if that doesn't make you feel old, bro, I don't know. Insane, bro. Insane. It's 2026 now, bro. 2026. We're closer to 2030 and 20 than the 2000s. What the heck? Oh my god. So here Kojima just made a tweet, a whole freaking tweet on for 2026. Quote, Happy New Year. In 2026 we'll move forward with the second phase that leads into Kojima Productions' third phase. Unlike last year, like I was traveling all around the world, this year we were staying grounded and laying solid foundations. We'll continue developing the horror game OD and move forward with the preparations for the espionage action title Vicent. I think that's how you say it. This includes casting actors, scanning, and performance capture shoots. Also, I will be pushing forward with the live-action film of Death Stranding. Ooh, I didn't even know that. As well as animation projects like the anime, both a movie and a series. In addition, we're preparing several events this year. Once things are finalized, I'll be able to share more. This year also marks my 40th anniversary in the game industry from 1986. God damn. And that where he began the game journey. Thank you as always for your continued support and supporting Kojima Productions. I look forward to another great year. Bro, 40 years in the industry, he's about to release Death Stranding 2 live action. Death Stranding live action. I'm definitely watching that. He has 2 games right now currently in production. God dang, it's a pretty good year, bro. Kojima fans, where you at, bro? Where you at? Insane, bro. But yeah, 40 years, it's insane. So this is from Stealth and Starland. So this is a 20 highest reviewed game from 2021 to 2025. So it will be insane. It will be. I want to see what game is gonna be like be on this list, if that makes sense. Or like what games can be like an Expedition 33 type of game for 2026? Because right now, for the number one is Baldur's Gate 3 with 96 on Metascore, Zelda Tears of the Kingdom 96, Breath of the Wild 94, Metro Prime Remastered 94, God of War Ragnarok 94, Expedition 33 92. What the freak? They just went down for some reason. That's crazy. Super Mario Bros. Wonder 92, Blueprints 92, Split Fiction 91, and World 90. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. I was counting it from the wrong way. So number one on the list is Baldur's Gate 3. Number two is Elden Ring. 3 is Zelda Ring. Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Zelda Ring. Number 3 is Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. 4 is Hades 2 with 95. Zelda Breath of the Wild is number 5. Super Mario 6. 7 is Metro Prime Remastered. 8 is Metaphor Fantasio. God of War Ragnarok is number 9. Resident Evil 4 is 10. I think it counts for the remake if I'm correct. Yeah. Expedition 33 is number 11. God damn, I thought it was gonna be higher. Rebirth, Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth is 92. Number 12. Mario Bros. Wonder is 13. Forza Horizon is 14. Blueprint is 15. Street Fighter 6 16. What the freak? Split Fiction 17. Talking about Dance is 18. I thought it was gonna be high. What the heck? Anime was 19 and Bellatra is 20. Man, I don't know who's rating this, but that's insane. Anyways, yeah, let's see what's gonna join the list in 2026. You feel me? So this is from the OG foreigner players. If you bought the Save the World Founders Pack back then in 2018, like I did, 2017, 2018, I think it was 2018 in December. In 2025, you could earn 43,360 V-Bucks. Mission alerts 12,000 V-Bucks. Daily quest 30,000 V-Bucks. And I missed out because I started playing Save the World again. Like I started grinding on my Save the World because I could get V-Bucks because I got the Founders Pack. I get 100 V-Bucks every freaking day at 6 or 7. 6, 7. Anyways, like during the end of 2025, if I'm correct, like probably like October or July. No, probably October. Yeah, I started doing my Save the World stuff. Right now I'm in Canny Valley. I'm in page 12, but I'm grinding. But yeah, that's crazy, bro. 43,000 V-Bucks in total for 2025. Man, bro, we just invested in freaking crypto. Literally, if you bought the pack like I did, bro, back then, we just invested in crypto. Insane, bro. 43,000 V-Bucks in total for 2025 based on Saver only. Bro, man, bro. I'm so lucky, bro. Oh my god, thank God. Summer Game Fest is just got a release date. It's coming Friday, June 5th, 2026. It's gonna be in Dolby Theaters in Los Angeles, California, and more details is coming this spring. John Wick is getting a AAA game that will be announced soon, says Lionsgate chairman. Lionsgate has expressed interest in a big budget John Wick games since at least 2023. And man, I look forward to it. I still haven't seen like I did see a John Wick movie, but like I wasn't like impressed. Like I wasn't like a big insane fan. Like, it's cool, but like, I'm not a freaking big fan. But my friend be lazy John Wick, bro. I don't know. Like, it's a cool movie, bro, but like it's not like insane. You feel me? But I get the lazy. I get the lazy. But yeah, anyways, yeah. John Wick might get a AAA game. It's rumored. So for the Okami fans, Clover Studio President Kento Koyama provided an update on the development of the Okami sequel. Quote, we are hard at work on the Okami sequel. Although the release is still ways off, we cannot wait to get the finished game on your hands. We'll continue to work tirelessly this year to deliver an experience that surpasses the expectation of players all around the world. Hey man, I don't have anything to say because I haven't played this game at all. But yeah, man, they're working on a sequel, man. It's from Kami again. This is a gaming event calendar for 2026. Like the estimate for January is the extra the developer direct. February, who, by the way, this is not confirmed. Take it with a grain of salt. It's from Kami. It's just like the based on like the other years like events in gaming. It's what it's based on. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So January is the Xbox Direct. February is the PlayStation State of Play. February Between February and March will be Nintendo Direct. Late May and early June PlayStation Showcase again. Summer Games Fest and it's June 5th, which that's confirmed for sure. That's the only one confirmed here. The game showcase June 7th, Summer 26 GTA 6 trailer, August Gamescom, September Tokyo Game Show, State of Play, and Japan Showcase in December the Game Awards. But yeah, that's just like the guesses of like the gaming events coming this year. The only confirmed one is June 5th, Summer Game Fest. I don't know about the other ones for sure. The other ones are not confirmed, but the June 5th is for sure confirmed. But yeah, that's like the gaming event calendar for 2026. Like according to Kami, that's his guess of like the events. Anyway, y'all, that's pretty much it. That's all the news I want to talk about. Pretty big freaking week, you feel me? And yeah, Happy New Year's 2026, man. But we're crazy, you feel me? Yeah, I don't know what keeps doing that. Thanks for watching, subbing like, follow the Twitter, follow the I'm gonna make an Instagram soon. Cause on my TikTok, bro, I feel like it's Shadowban or something. I keep posting videos on it and nothing freaking goes over 1,000 freaking views or nothing. So I'm gonna start posting on Instagram as well. I don't know, man. Anyways, thanks for watching, subbing like.